Top of the morning, my Cadillackers. Top of the morning, kinfolk. It's the Cadillac Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching this morning. If it's the first time checking in, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from, because we worldwide and it's nothing but love. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever you are in the world, I say nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finances even better. You know what I'm talking about? Now, what a weekend it was. Yo, shots is fired, completely fired. Last week, one of our Cadillacs in the chat prepped us and let us know, hey man, them Epstein files is popping off. They got Booker T in the joint, they got Jay-Z in the joint. I said as the shit hits the fan, we gonna stay on top of the business. Man, the shit hit the fan. So, we got some dissecting to do. They said the boy Sean Carter was in the files. We're going to look into that. They said Booker T was in the files. Hey, man, that's what they said. Nicki Minaj wasn't having it. We're going to get into all that. Shots completely fired this morning. You know what I'm talking about? So, as I always say when I say, I should hold on, wait, the pole been bust. I'm looking at the pole been bust already. Somebody said she's doing it for attention. All right. There's no truth behind what she's talking about. She's doing it for attention. Now, listen, man, I'm straight up and down like 6 o'clock. I'm going to find out real time while we watching, and we're going to come up to our own conclusions. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, with that being said, let's get down to the smoke.
These files were released yesterday. People found out that names of 2 prominent rappers, Jay-Z and Pusha T, were actually on the list. Now, this sent everybody in a spiral. People went crazy saying, wait, what? Jay-Z the legend and Pusha T the spitter? Ain't no way. Now, let's actually get into it. The document in the files that actually has Jay-Z's name in it is an FBI intake form, a form that names Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z in an unverified allegation. Now, this document was dated July 20.
Okay, hold on. We starting the conversation. We rocking and rolling this morning. All right. Night, good morning. Salute to you. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey. I got some day ones in the building. What we said. So because they took pics with Epstein, they his friends. This is what they're trying to say. Listen, man, I don't even know exactly what's going on. All I heard was, man, certain shit was being said in the documents and shit. So we about to find out. Now, if it's just a picture, no. A nigga, if I took a picture with a nigga, doesn't mean he's my partner. You know what I'm saying? Just because we happened to be at the same event or somehow we crossed paths. You know what I'm saying? That would be completely wrong. But now let's see if they got some evidence. They got some smoke. Let's see if they got some smoke.
19, and it basically shows a tip that was submitted to the federal authorities by a woman whose identity remains redacted. Now, according to this intake form, the woman claims she was abducted from her home in the mid-90s and later woke up in what she believed was Epstein's mansion in Florida. According to the woman, she alleges that Weinstein was present and sexually assaulted her. The same document states that Jay-Z was also in the room at the time. Now, this form does not include any evidence, witness corroboration, or investigative findings supporting the claim. As you guys can see here, this is the actual FBI crisis intake form. The woman called up the FBI to reveal herself as a past victim of sex abuse by Epstein. She said the abuse happened during parties, and she identified as a friend of somebody whose name was redacted. In approximately 19...
So let me get this straight. You went to sleep, you woke up in the mansion, Epstein was there and Jay-Z was there. That's a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine you went to sleep and you woke up, poof, there's Epstein and Jay-Z in the room? I said, yo, okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it happened. That's a far, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, you still partying with them niggas? So I don't know, man. Sounds a little bit off to me. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a tip somebody paid somebody to do. Yeah, it sounds like somebody called and made up some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. How do you fall asleep in your house? Somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck, nigga. You ain't got cameras in your house, nigga? I said, no, man. I said, no. I don't know about that, though.
96, the woman resided with somebody, and she later woke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into redacted, the woman believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. She also claimed she was abducted on 7 occasions, awakened each time in an opulent indoor setting. So, there you guys go.
She was abducted on several occasions. You're a liar. That's it. It's a made-up story. If anybody believe that shit, I got a house in Idaho for sale. You know what I'm saying? No. What are you talking about, man? You didn't get abducted. You didn't get abducted once. You got abducted more than once. I said no. So this is a pattern. Yo. I saw a video where folks didn't believe it. We gonna get into that tomorrow. I didn't put into this show. I want to tell one side. Now I understand why niggas don't believe this shit. It sounds like a crack of garbage. I'm not gonna lie.
A record of what someone told the FBI, and this intake form does not determine the fact. Jay-Z has not been charged with any crime. The document does not state that he was investigated. That's not stopping 50 Cent, a lifelong enemy of Jay-Z, from having his own fun with it. 50 went on Instagram to react to the news. He said, damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files. I gotta do a doc on this shit. Hey, dog, first of all, I'm not too sure about the legalities, but I think Jay-Z is going to sue the ever-living life out of 50 Cent if he ever tries to make an Epstein doc with his name in it.
And fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
And the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men. And you're still doing it.
All right, man. The industry says he's a shady character. So when these allegations come out, niggas just jump to conclusion. Yeah, man, he must have did it. I don't know, man. Every time they try to bring Jigga down, man, that nigga, I don't know. That nigga got some good lawyers. Shit's not gonna stick. I don't see how far this is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And then all these redactions and shit. I don't see how far this is gonna go. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, niggas can complain all they want, but Tory Lanez is still in prison. How about that though? Niggas complain about Jay. I'm not saying I'm on the side or anything like that though. But I'm just saying, you complain all you want, but then the nigga's still in prison. All right. What did it say? Yeah, apologizing for this. Didn't he? Yeah, apologizing for this, didn't he? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Though, like, listen, man. I'm gonna break it down like this, man. I truly believe that I'm not gonna come out apologize for some shit I didn't do. Number one. Second of all, nigga, just cause I know a nigga doesn't mean I'm guilty of doing X, Y, and Z. Third of all, how the fuck do you abduct a nigga 3-4 times? You know what I'm saying? You can't abduct a bitch 3-4 times. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Golly, man.
Who we seen Jay close to? Harvey Weinstein, right? Him and Harvey Weinstein got... Harvey Weinstein has Jay-Z's rights for television and movies. You knew that?
No, I was
Jay-Z sold his life rights to Harvey Weinstein.
So, I don't think Jay has been secretive about him being just the ultimate capitalist. But you think it's deeper than just money?
Yeah, because he signed up for something that he can't get out of.
So it's the Grammy Awards and...
All right. We set up the temperature. Now, Nicki's pissed off. Before we get to Nicki being pissed off, because she got pissed off, she aired out to everybody. All right? Okay? Now we say people can say anything. Proof that we can see is what I believe. I need to see the proof. And you got abducted. You woke up, you were somewhere. Yo, I need the proof. I need something. I'm not going to go off of just somebody called a hotline and said X, Y, and Z. That's not going to stick. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what the fuck Trevor Noah decided he was going to piss off Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj turned a coastal goddamn, she exploded on everybody.
Trevor Noah mentions Nicki Minaj on stage. Yeah, a little jokey joke, a little smile, a little chuckle.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it, baby.
And Nicki said, oh, now y'all remember my name? She turned internet Twitter into a war zone. After she saw that clip, she went straight to Twitter and wrote the caption, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everybody in the industry knows his boyfriend. Allegedly. Then she went in apocalypto mode and decided to go off on the whole industry, especially Jay-Z. She started saying he was a child predator. She started saying that the gatekeepers of the industry and they demonic and all this political stuff, man. She went and had a...
Hold on. What we say? Phones did record back then, so I don't know how they got all these allegations and shit. Yo, nigga. Phones should have been tapped. FBI was tapping phones a long time ago, so they knew some shit was up. They probably got some conversations. You know what I'm saying? A lot, they want to act like they don't have more information, bro. Listen, man. Listen. If there was proof, we would have. You know what I'm saying? And pictures ain't proof. Unless, you know what I mean, you're guilty in the pictures. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Chico Black, salute to you, my partner player this morning, man. I see you in the hospital for like a couple of days, man, getting surgery. Yo, man, stay up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay up while you in the hospital getting right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Definitely gonna be a successful surgery. We're gonna pray for you, partner. We're gonna keep you in all our prayers. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate you tuning in, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you tuning in, brother. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna send prayers for you, you know what I'm saying, throughout the weekend. And make sure that, you know what I mean, you're blessed and you're good, partner. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue with what Nicki got to say, because she about to go off.
field day. She first started off and responded to somebody's question with a Chucky doll and said, true or false. That person said, Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her virginity when she was 23. Jay-Z was out with Aaliyah when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16 and started dating her when he was 30. Jay-Z signed Rihanna at 16, as she said in an interview. Nicki Minaj responded to that clip and said, true or false, with a Chucky doll leaning to the side. Then she posted a picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah and Diddy and wrote the hashtag child predator. Then she posted a picture of Chucky drinking a martini and wrote the caption, your favorite artists have been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and do crazy stuff in the form of a blood sacrifice to their God. You see when
Yo. Nicki done lost her mind. That's what's going on in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. I think Nicki lost her mind. I think you say, no, but is she saying truth though? 80% of chat say, yo, she's exposing the truth. But it's like, yo, Nicki, you saying some real wild stuff, man. All that Jay-Z stuff with Beyonce when she was younger and Aaliyah when she was younger. You're bringing back some old shit. Man, I don't know, Nicki, man. Talking about some goddamn niggas that doing rituals and shit. See, you gotta prove it now, Nicki. You know what I'm saying? You can't just talk the shit. You're gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Master Satan, you just constantly shed blood. However, the gig is up. And she wrote another tweet and said, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children in a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time. Since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing the album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. Then she posted a picture of Jay-Z next to his alleged son.
I'm not gonna lie, Jay-Z does look like the boy though. Or the boy look like Jay-Z though. I ain't gonna lie, the boy do look like Jay-Z.
And she wrote another caption and said, maybe I should discuss the brainwashing technique they use. And she said, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how y'all would have his head on the platter. This guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Clearly, Nicki Minaj could not be stopped last night. And it all started because Trevor Noah had to start off the Grammy by saying her name. Once she did that last night, the whole internet started doing its own investigation, started coming out with all these different clips and videos saying, dang, she might be right. Check these out.
Oh man, breaking news.
Wait. Nicki just laid an atomic bomb and say, oh, Nicki, wasn't you hugged up with Aaliyah and shit? Now, we saw it. We can't say we didn't see it. We saw it. You know what I'm saying? When we say, where's the proof? Nicki mad because no one wants her. She was once a stud. You fell off. You know what I'm saying? The game moved on past you. He's being a troll and shit. Hey man, to each his own. But I think after Nicki paid the $1 million to get the gold card, she feel like she can say wherever the fuck she want. She's a citizen now.
But as expected, the Shade Room has deleted the post that they posted originally about Jay-Z and Pusha T being in the Epstein files along with Harvey Weinstein. Man, it's unfortunate because like we have always known that media could be paid and bought for, but this is unfortunate.
Yo, can these files really be a hoax though? Because I'm saying if they're taking shit from hotlines and yo, some nigga called a hotline and you put it in the fucking and it's in the file, nigga, what the fuck are we talking about? You can't take nothing serious as you done got from some kind of fucking hotline. What are we talking about, nigga? Oh, man.
Because these are actual things that have happened. This was on the Department of Justice website. This isn't something that's fake or made up by fans. This is actually on the Department of Justice website. And yet, one call from Rock Nation, one call from Jay-Z, whoever they're.
Yeah, that's a good point. Nicki, yo, this shit been going on, Nicki, and you ain't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you was too busy making your money. And now that you done fell off, you complain about shit that's already happened? Like you wasn't around? No, the chat, yo, Knight, you're writing the check, man. Come on, man. You can't have it both ways. If you felt like that, you should have said that shit from the beginning. Fuck it. You ain't crying wolf now. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but you picking the wrong fight at the wrong time.
Made the call.
got them to take this post down. Your minds are being warped and manipulated with whatever it is that they want you, and by they I mean people with money, want you to believe, and this is really unfortunate. Like, I thought this was the type of stuff we were supposed to be fighting against. The Cheeto does this type of stuff with media. This is a Black-owned media site, and they are not even standing on business. We should be holding ourselves accountable in moments like this, but the Shade Room isn't. This isn't something to cover up and hide. I mean, this is very serious allegations.
First of all, they gave him millions of dollars when he got home.
Before we get to the next segment, because next segment, I don't know, man. Some niggas is wilding out here. Nicki Minaj. She had a lot to say without no real evidence. All right, we all know Jay-Z was talking to, you know what I'm saying, them little young girls, you know what I'm saying? Shit. There's not enough evidence to bring a nigga down. So we can't even talk about that shit. We gotta let it go. Now, you complaining about shit. My nigga, what are you complaining about? You ain't had a record in years. You should get back to work. Talking about you ain't gonna move until you get a new deal. There ain't nobody wanna sign you. I wanna renegotiate your contract. How about you just get back to work and finish whatever you got to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. Because to me, something's not right up here. I'm not gonna lie to you. She moved like they zooked her or some shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. The card was fake. The White House said it was a souvenir. Nicki was played. The card is invalid. Nicki, I suggest you get $1 million back. Nicki, I suggest you get your money back, girl. Cause, yo, nigga, imagine she paid $1 million and she still gets deported. That's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, the big homie. What we say? Hold on. And Nicki picked with Donald. She was making faces because it was. You know, I can't even repeat it. I read it. I can't repeat it. She had that look on her face, though. I'm like, is something wrong? Yo, night. Oh, man. Now I got to go back and watch the film. I ain't gonna lie, I got to go watch it back. Yo. Finesse 2-time got into with the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? The OG, man, Prince J, it's like, this boy got some drug problems, man. He need help. And I don't think Finesse 2-time took it very well.
Home and a private jet to pick him up from jail, which is really crazy because no rapper has ever gotten such treats. Check this out. We do good business with people who upholds good character and knows what it takes to get return on investment. But as a businessman, you will find it difficult dealing with a talented dude who is hooked on substance and he is proud of it. That can be considered a bad investment and you will lose millions messing with such people. We've not been able to recoup the millions we have spent on this investment, and he is asking us to spend more. J. Prince Sr.'s response got a lot of social media users speculating that Finesse 2-times is probably not aligning himself with the program.
But leave them drugs alone.
So we heard J. Prince had to say, man, it's about investment when you got an artist. You know what I'm saying? You do so much for the artists and they still can't get off of what the substances that they on. You know what I'm saying? That's bad business. I can understand a player partner saying that, especially if you try to help me now. You know what I'm saying? But Finesse more than having that shit. You know what I mean?
Man, leave that nigga alone. You talking about? Leave that nigga alone that you been with. Ain't got no motherfucking house yet. You talking about? Leave that nigga alone. That's what you can do. You talking about leave some drugs alone. Judge your mammy. You talking about leave them drugs alone. Now it's a problem because I'm on, but it ain't no problem with you having a broke ass though. How is you gonna sit up and judge me for taking me Percocets, but your nigga sit in the house and play the game all day? Huh? Don't say nothing to me. I'd rather be on drugs and going to get some money and taking her home. Then the nigga be broke at home playing PlayStation all day. And he got a PlayStation too.
You know what? You're fat. Shut up, bro. See what he's talking about? How you gonna tell me Jay Prince is sitting at home playing PlayStation 2? Like, come on now, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to slow down, bro. Whatever Percocets you taking, you got to chill, man. You got to relax. I'm gonna tell y'all. One time I broke my knee. Man, they gave me these painkillers. I think they might have been Percocets, man. I took one. I thought nothing happened. I took the next one. Yo, I thought I was dying. Holy shit, yo. From that day forward, Joe, I took the pain cold turkey. I don't take no medication. Nigga, no painkiller. I don't want it. No. That shit made me feel like I was dying. y'all niggas good. I'm not doing it.
In the way. And y'all sex be stinking. You ain't talking about shit. Get the fuck out my motherfucking comments. Talking about some leave the alone. They ain't hurt me yet. Every time I take a Percocet and I f the shit out of to the box spring, I put it through the floor. You can shut the f up. Don't start no bullshit. Man, that nigga got a PlayStation 2, cuz. And she dealing with the nigga. And then come on my motherfucking live and tell me I need to stop doing drugs. The nigga need to sell some drugs. And maybe might I buy his drugs from him and y'all have a better life.
Hey, yo, we got to talk about this one right here.
Finesse the losses, man. Finesse the losses, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, yo, no pills, man. I can't do it. I don't want to even take a Tylenol, nigga. Fuck, I got a headache, nigga. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it, bro. I looked at doctors differently after what they did to me that day, bro. I couldn't eat shit. Every time I drank something, I threw it up. I was fucked up for days off of 2 pills. I said, whoa. So y'all niggas, I said, I don't know how he do it, but yo, I'm okay, man. I'm quite all right. Oh, he say, you see the president's son is being called a suspect with the takeoff murder. Oh, yeah. And guess who helps him allegedly is what the police is saying. It was Quavo, his own homeboy, who said, yeah. Yo, them, allegedly the mob ties had a lot to do with the bullshit, though. That's what they said. They said, hey, man. They said the blood is on the hands of the mob ties. That's what it said. I ain't gonna lie, I heard that in the streets, too. You know what I'm saying? I heard you, you know, your players, who you think is your players is not really your players. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Kevin Gates, bro. I said, man, Kevin, man. Sometimes you got to leave these women alone because when you press the wrong button, they're gonna air you out. Now, chat while we chatting. You gotta let me know. Do you believe the allegations that we about to hear?
Man, because Brittany Renner just went off on Kevin Gates after his interview on Club Shay Shay. And when I tell you the cat was flying everywhere, so Kevin Gates hops on Shannon Sharp's couch and starts reminiscing like it's a Netflix romance documentary. Meanwhile, Brittany like, nah, you lying. Let's break this down all the way.
Think you started out too strong?
No, because we had already been knew each other. Damn, I don't want to say this. I've been on her. I've been on Brittany. That's my dog. But that was a beautiful situation too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why when people ask me, say who I love, I don't discuss. Because she always spoke like life into me and tried to empower me and all that. But we both was just going through so much at the time that it just wasn't in alignment at that time. But we learned what we needed to learn and we moved on. Right. Beautiful. And then right after it was in the media, Kevin Gates was only married 52 days. He couldn't even keep up. It was cool. I ain't tripping.
Kev, when do you know it's time to move on? When should people break up? When do you know? When did Kevin Gates know, say, you know, this relationship that I'm in, the marriage that I'm in, 52 days, that's as long as it's gonna meant to be?
I knew after 52 days.
Now, if you've been asleep.
Okay. I heard what the man said. Chico, what he said. I heard that he's, dibble dabble. I heard it's a dibble dabble. I heard it too. Man, said some questionable things. You know what I'm saying? And I love Kevin Gates' music, but they said he on the other side. Yeah, if it's true, then that's sad. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to kind of like his music. And he started talking a little too much. and I start questioning his character. So I don't go back and listen to his music like that because maybe I'm being biased because the fact that I think you're a double dabbler, and I won't be caught dead listening to any double dabbler music. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't have anything wrong with you if you're a double dabbler. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Woo. I just like my music a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner were married for 52 days. Not 52 weeks, not 52 months, 52 days. That's not even a free trial, my guy. They get married, internet confused, and then boom, divorce. No long explanation, no joint statements, just vibes and silence until Kevin Gates decided to talk. So Kevin Gates gets on Club Shay Shay and starts sounding real philosophical. He says he and Brittany knew each other since 2014. The marriage was beautiful and they still friends. And he don't regret it. Basically, Kevin was on there like everything happens for a reason. Love is love. Energy don't die. He was talking like a man who just left a yoga retreat. But when Brittany Renner saw that interview, she said, oh, hell nah. We not doing this revisionist history. She hops on Instagram and says, we are not friends. I did not know this man in 2014. And selective memory plus loud mouth equals I'm finna speak too. Now, when a woman says I had a floor, that means danger. And then Brittany said, bet, receipts time. She posts what she claims is a message from Kevin Gates laughing, asking why she don't want to be friends no more.
Say, bro, so you don't want to be my friend? So you're not my friend no more, that's what you saying? But why you don't want to be my friend, bro?
She took the Instagram and posted a screenshot.
Man, that nigga's weird, man. But what she says is a screenshot, though. Hold on, we getting to that. What it say? Yes, he's a butt bandit. He mess with women, will wrestle with men. I think that's a good way to put it. I ain't never seen it put like that before. That's very articulate. I can't even lie. I ain't trying to wrestle with no men. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? No. I stay far away from wrestling.
Of a voicemail that he left in her DMs. And when I tell you she didn't hold back, she started talking reckless. After she posted that clip to her Instagram, she wrote the crazy caption saying, is your child bride slamming you with that 9.5-inch strap on yet? I'm your mommy and your daddy. Now be gone. Patreon loading. What? Not only did she air him out, she definitely tried to just sex play that man. Then she posted a clip of the interview where he said that him and her were still friends and that they had known each other since 2014. She wrote the caption, we are not friends and I did not know you in 2014. Selective memory paired with a wide mouth will not be tolerated. Since you're gonna speak on me, understand that I now have the floor as well. Then she ended up posting some text messages from him where he's showing that the FBI is locking up mad people in the industry. And he texted her the message, the feds everywhere. I love you however turn out. And it clearly shows that she done blocked them. Then she gonna write the caption on that. May every woman you've ever tried wrong be free from fearing you and your tired, redundant nonsense. Any man who plays God is a monster. Brittany basically responds with a bunch of energy that's saying, sir, I blocked you, please.
Hey, listen. Brittany, as much as I know he's a double dabbler, he had all the other receipts, man. Why didn't you take a picture of the whatever thing you was talking about? I'm not gonna repeat it. Whatever strap you're talking about, yeah, why we ain't got a picture of the strap? We talking all this shit. See, sometimes a motherfucker will just talk. You had all the other receipts. You're gonna air them out, you gotta air them out correctly. Don't just throw all this stuff in there. Even though we know he's a double dabbler. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. She made it very clear. Whatever Kevin was selling on Club Shay Shay, she is not co-signing. Now here's where it gets spicy. Kevin Gates didn't even disrespect her. He was actually being nice. But Brittany's issue is don't rewrite the timeline, don't speak on me publicly, and don't act like we cool when we're not. This is one of those situations where a dude thinks I'm being respectful and the woman is like, nah, you being delusional.
It is raining.
All right. Kevin, you got some explaining to do about this 9-inch, you know what I'm saying, strap she's talking about. I don't entertain them things. I don't know what I can only assume what it's used for. And you shouldn't have one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. You shouldn't have one. She said she your mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? We got some news popping up before we get to the next part of our segment. Cause yo, I got some NLE Choppa bullshit going on. That boy, I don't know. Some niggas should not have the right to go on live and talk. Just make the music, do your records, do your performance, get off. That's it. No media. You know what I'm saying? We're going to South Florida, man. I didn't know this is the kind of shit that happens in South Florida, man. I had no idea.
Iguanas. Isabella, you have quite the scene. And please introduce us to the lady standing next to you.
Yes, this is Jessica. She is the iguana expert. She's picked up, she said, hundreds of pounds of iguanas this morning. This is crazy. I've honestly never seen anything like it. Jessica, tell us what is happening. Why are these iguanas frozen?
Right, of course, iguanas are cold-blooded animals, so as soon as it gets to freezing, we end up having iguanas fall out the trees here in South Florida.
Okay, and like I said, you've picked up hundreds of pounds worth just this morning. You told me you started at 4. What do you do with them after you pick up all of these all around the city?
Well, of course, we contact our Trinidadian friends and all the people that like to eat iguanas. So a lot of different cultures eat iguanas, and they eat the eggs, and they eat the legs, and they eat the tail. So this is easy snacks falling out the trees this morning.
Okay, and I know that you did tell me that before, and I was surprised.
Chat. I ain't never knew this shit happens, bro. Chico, I didn't know the kind of stuff that happens in South Florida, man. I had no idea. Because if I walk outside and I saw some, what do you call them, iguanas? I'm going back inside. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, what's happening in the world? If I ain't know no better. Second, I ain't eating that shit. I'm not eating that shit at all.
Because I said, is that inhumane? But tell us about the reasons why that's acceptable.
Right, so iguanas are an invasive species here in South Florida, just like the pythons, the parrots, and other animals that damage our native environment. And so we are not allowed to relocate these animals. Some people try to heat them up and let them back go. If you do that on your own property, that's your own choice. But FWC did allow for people to go to a place today. If you find frozen iguanas in your yard, you can look up on FWC's website and they'll tell you drop-off points where they will humanely put iguanas down and make sure that they don't suffer, but we also get them out of our environment and save South Florida.
Hey, man, if y'all hungry for some, you know what I'm saying, iguanas, y'all in the South Florida, man, if I was me, I'd be, there's niggas not gonna eat them. I said, nigga, I'm gonna sell them. I'm not gonna lie. If the niggas is gonna eat them, I'm gonna get them and sell them. It's free. They're falling off the tree. The nigga gotta help us. You know what I'm saying? That's free money. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I don't mean to poke fun, but I've never seen anything like that in my life. And it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? I find it interesting because I ain't never seen anything like that in my life. Now we got a problem. Little homie decides, I don't know what the barber did. But what the kid did, I'm like, yo, come on, man.
In the courtroom today, a judge ordered a 16-year-old held without bond at the Marion County Adult Detention Center accused of shooting and killing his barber.
Rich Nye had his camera in the courtroom for Dominic Sherman's initial hearing and spoke afterwards to the victim's mother.
Dominic Sherman wore a green jail uniform into court Friday morning, signifying he is a juvenile. But Sherman will be tried as an adult.
What's your date of birth, please?
7/17/09.
And how old are you, sir?
16.
All right, sir, the state has charged you with count 1, murder, a felony.
Judge Cynthia Ochin read the charges against Sherman. He's accused of shooting and killing 35-year-old Stephen Coach. Sherman lived at the City View apartment.
Okay. See, all right. So, Chico, you all right. So, Chico in the middle class community is peaceful over here. Yeah, man. God bless you came up, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless you came up. I ain't got to deal with that shit. And why you say something ain't right? Because they're not telling us this ain't never happened before. And I thought that make it seem like this shit happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like, yo, niggas, these iguanas just freeze and fall off of trees all goddamn day long. I'm like, Man, there's probably something more to what they're telling us. Because then when the lady said they're selling it to fucking the Trinidadians, I was like, okay, something don't add up. You know what I mean? I thought it was just me.
Apartments. Coach was a barber and traveled to his clients. He had cut Sherman's hair in the lounge on the top floor of the building. But court records say that on November 8th last year, Coach came here to trade a watch for a gun from Sherman. Just a block away at 39th in Pennsylvania, Sherman allegedly shot Coach, then ran back to City View and stole his car.
The mother of Coach's 4 children, Coach's own mother, his sister, and a friend were all at the hearing on Friday. Coach's mother wants to protect her identity, but she did want to talk about her son.
All Stephen wanted to do is provide for his family, very giving. He would even cut hair for free just to build his clientele. He wasn't a bad person at all.
Sherman asked for and received a public defender. His trial is scheduled March 23rd.
You never picture burying your child. This is very devastating for our family. And to happen from a minor, I have no words.
Coach's longtime partner held their 1-month-old baby outside the courtroom. A daughter Coach never got to meet. In Indianapolis, Rich Knight, 13 News.
A former Atlanta Housing Authority executive pled guilty today in a...
Man, that's messed up, bro. Hey, man, if any more information comes up on that, man, cause I don't understand why little homie would do that to Coach like that. It doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll say one thing, man. If them iguanas, yeah, they're frozen now, but when they unfreeze and the weather gets warmer, yeah, you might have some problems on your hands. But speaking of, listen, man. People in high places don't mean that they're not scammers. All right, we got some real scamming going on. Going to the ATLs.
Federal court to collecting more than $300,000 in federal housing and pandemic funds. Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln live now in Fayetteville. Ashley, you were the only reporter in that courtroom today.
Yeah, we were inside that courtroom this morning. I can tell you that Tracy Jones, that former senior vice president for the Atlanta Housing Authority, spoke very quietly, mostly answering yes or no questions. But she did agree, telling the judge about the conditions laid out in this plea agreement. One of the details including her using federal dollars to pay herself to rent this Fayetteville home she owns. A former Atlanta Housing Authority employee who asks not to be identified says the allegations leave a lasting stain on the agency meant to help families find stable footing.
It's going to make people question everything about the process, the system.
On Monday, former Senior Vice President Tracy Jones pleaded guilty to using her position for personal gain. More than $63,000 prosecutors say came after Jones falsified documents to approve her son's girlfriend for federal housing vouchers. Vouchers used to rent a Fayetteville home Jones owns. Court documents say Jones even staged a domestic violence incident to help secure voucher approval down in Fayetteville.
Not only were you getting the voucher and giving it to the family member was renting your house. So you're double dipping.
Court records also say Jones used a fake name and business to pocket around $36,000, this time in pandemic relief dollars. Then,
Knight, what you said? ATL been taking hits 2025 and now 2026 for black people in power taking advantage of their own kind. Like, the money that's supposed to be used for the community, for housing initiatives, you taking it for yourself? Man, that's wild, man. That is, oh man. One of my ex-girlfriends tried to fraud me and tried to get a house under my own name because I got amazing credit and also got things under my name. Ruined my shit up almost. Holy shit! Almost $16,000. Yo, nigga, you're lucky you didn't get got. Yo, Chico. Yo, I'm glad that's a story that didn't go the other way. Nah, nigga, $13,000 is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money, man. She got a free house on the city and renting it on top of it. Double dipping at its finest. I mean,
in 2022, authorities say Jones falsified paperwork again, this time to secure nearly $300,000 in a Federal Housing Administration mortgage on that same Fayetteville property.
Not only did you take a voucher from a family, that house, your own home, was serviced by the agency that you work for.
And again, Jones pled guilty to conspiracy to commit theft of government funds, wire fraud, and credit application fraud. Now, a judge could sentence her to up to more than 20 years in prison. That is up to the judge's discretion. The judge will formally sentence her in May. Reporting live tonight in Fayetteville, Ashley Lincoln, Channel 2 Action News.
French prosecutors are searching.
We'll have the update in May. And the judge gives her 20 years, goddammit. I ain't gonna lie, that's a long time for what she did. You know what I'm saying? Don't go steal it, don't go steal it. No fun money now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing shit like that now. All right? Yo, good morning, Lady T. Salute to you. Good morning. Shout out to everybody in Ontario. Yeah, damn is right. I think it was clean taking money. You know what I'm saying? Clean. All right? That's why I don't lend out what I don't miss. Straight up. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's federal shit's fucked up big time. I'm going to tell y'all, man, what she did, completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? Completely wrong. And people was going to be out of funding to get housing. People were going to be out of homes and shit like that because of shit like this. Yeah, that's not good double dipping right there, man. That's not good double dipping at all. And I don't mind a nigga double dipping if it's done the right way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, they're raiding Elon Musk's offices in Paris. Yeah, they're doing it.
X's offices in a probe into possible child abuse images and deepfakes. The preliminary investigation is looking into a range of alleged offenses by the social media platform, including spreading child sex abuse images. In a message posted on X, Paris prosecutor's office announced the ongoing searches at X's French offices, saying the goal is to ensure X complies with French law. The prosecutor's office also says it's leaving the platform and calling on its followers to join it on other social media. Let's bring in foreign correspondent Tom Soufi-Burridge for more on that. So, Tom, what's the latest on this investigation and where does it go from here?
Yeah, so the cybercrime unit of the Paris prosecutor's office, Diane, this morning conducted a search of the offices of X in Paris as part of an ongoing investigation into the social media platform owned by Elon Musk. And in conjunction with that, it also announced that it was summoning Elon Musk and the chief executive of X, Linda Yaccarino, to voluntary hearings as part of this investigation in April. The Paris prosecutor's office saying that this investigation is being done in a constructive manner to ensure that X complies with French law.
Tom, the Trump administration has criticized Europe for taking actions to regulate social media platforms. Could Europe's investigation impact how the platform operates here in the U.S.?
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, Europe is definitely trying to regulate social media platforms more generally. I mean, just going back to this investigation that the Paris prosecutor's office has announced, or it began a year ago. And back then, Diane, it was looking at whether or not the algorithms on X were biased in favor of certain users. What the Paris prosecutor's office is saying today is that in light of revelations that surfaced, that some users on X were using Grok, which is the new artificially AI search engine on the platform. Some people were using that to sexualize images of people without their consent, including the images of some minors. Now, X did respond to that. It has taken away or blocked the ability of anybody to use Grok in that way. But the Paris prosecutor's office is saying it is expanding its investigation in light of those revelations, and it is now looking into whether or not X was complicit in the possession and dissemination of indecent images of minors. Now, we haven't had any comment from X in relation to the search at their offices in Paris this morning. And just to underline, X has not been charged or any charges against any individuals in relation to this investigation so far. Diane?
All right, Tom Soufi-Burridge, thank you.
Yo, Before we get into our last segment of the day, which is the serious segment, Elon, you got problems. If they find anything that got to do with children, yo, nigga, you're going to have some real explaining to do, bro. This might be the beginning of a trickle effect. I'm not saying that I wish it to happen, but if they're knocking down your doors, there's a reason why they're knocking down your doors, partner. And you like that Grok shit, whatever the fuck it's called, you shouldn't have put that shit into play in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Listen. NLE Choppa is mad with his baby mama because the baby mama done say he's a double dabbler. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to pay. All kind of bullshit. But we gonna get into the bullshit. All kind of bullshit. But I already assumed the nigga was a double dabbler. I mean, y'all let me know what you think in the chat while we rocking and rolling this morning. You know what I'm saying? And smash up the like for a player partner. You know what I'm saying? Smash up the like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button one time and become the newest CADILLAC to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Already.
Don't try to call me because you ate my. You hoes got me up. Hey, bitch. But stop putting that shit on me, man, because y'all know I don't play like that.
Ain't nobody eat his ass. That's why he kept cheating. I've never touched that man. I've never seen that man. That's how you know that he's lying. I've never met this man a day in my life. I've never communicated, talked to, chit chat with this man ever. That's how you know he's lying. Like, nobody's ever done that. Ain't nobody eat his ass. That's why he kept cheating, because nobody would eat his ass. I don't do shit like that. I ran to the bathroom crying. Nobody eat his ass. Know me. But I'm so freaked out. No. Ain't nobody eat his ass. Eat his ass? No. Might be lying. I don't know what the he's saying. He's saying anything, but yes, I told him. People I dealt with that was in the same industry. Like, what is a oh my god. Nobody cares. Oh my god. Bitch. I told you. I don't give a He probably over there capping. He's a liar though. He probably over there adding probably some of them he probably said ain't even hit. He over there probably just gassing it. Like, he's a liar. Nobody gives a not about it. If y'all think I don't got my baby, y'all are crazy. They want somebody to kiss their ass. Nobody's doing that. You start telling the truth about people, they try to scramble and make lies up about you. Like, that shit was 2 weeks ago. Why the f y'all coming back? Like, what?
I want you to listen carefully. Because all the shit you're talking about, I'm like, oh, nigga, why is that the argument? And that sounds very childish. So I'm listening to when she's going to break character. I want you to listen very carefully to what this young lady's saying. And before she said it, look at behind her with all those shoes behind her and how she finishes, she's going to say. Busts her whole character to me. All right, let's go.
Let me know when you want to call about this baby. Let me know when you want to call me and ask me what he need, how he doing. You would like to talk to him, etc., etc. He's a light. Have another baby with? Why the f would I have another baby with this you don't even do for the one I got now? He'll be the last I tell y'all this all the time. I'll go be with a frog before I go be with that ever again. He done tried to and he ain't getting that. He's crazy. Don't listen to them lies. They're over there trying to say lies and do whatever for views and clicks for that goddamn song. Whatever they gotta do, but baby, please don't believe the lies. He dreamed that. I don't feel no type of way. Like, what's meant for them is meant for them. I don't give a f. That's the point. I don't care. Just let me know what you want to do for this baby. Like, they trying to make it something that it's not, and it's not. Like, but when you tell the truth about people, but like, and their image is being f with, and people know what's really going on with them now, and oh, it makes sense, and this, then they want to come back and do all this shit. Like, you gotta let people like that have that. At the end of the day, I don't give a f about what he got going on, how he doing it for, what he doing it for. Just let me know when you trying to be a better co-parent, because that's all I care about. I don't care about none. And if that's not what you're trying to do, then respectfully, stop acting like you a dad. You gave me $5,000 for the party. used it for his son. I had already paid for the party. What is that $5,000? Y'all act like this man is giving me $5,000 every month. Nick, my son's...
He gave you $5,000 for a birthday party. You said you already paid for it. So now you got $5,000. She said, what am I supposed to do with the $5,000? Remember she said that. All right, let's continue.
Account is in a negative, $36. He ain't put no money in there.
But now your son's account in a negative $36 with all them sneakers in the back. How the fuck do we go from 5,000 to minus 35 and I count about 6, 7 to 10 sneakers in the back? Huh? The fuck are we talking about? And those are sneakers. They ain't even talking her high heel collection, her shoe collection. Oh my God. Now I don't know what side to pick, but yo, I look at her sideways with that one there. You know what I'm saying? If I already gave 5,000 and the baby's 1 year old, what the fuck are you talking about? And you already paid for it?
Whatever I'm doing, I'm taking care of the baby.
Y'all weird. There's no way in hell y'all recording your baby bumping another man's music to try to get back at another man. That's weird. That is so weird. I laughed at it, but it's so weird that you want to insert your... Man, bro, listen. Bitch, I ain't gonna call y'all that. Man, but y'all weird. There's plenty of stuff. We can run through it. What else? She said I don't pay money. Did I not pay money monthly?
So let's hit this one.
What? Please let me know.
So y'all know.
She's spending that on herself too. Damn right she is. I watch her complaining. Why am I supposed to do with $5,000? It's not about you. What the baby's supposed to do with the $5,000? And why is the baby accounting negative 35? Whatever, negative 35 when you already, I just gave 5,000. Come on, man. Like it's got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's called child support, not mommy support. Exactly. Not mommy support. He's not responsible for her hair and her nails and shit. Absolutely not. And that's why we got the realest sisters in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because they come on with it, bro. What are we talking about, lady? And then your son's in a negative whatever account, and we see you getting ready with your makeup and shit to go somewhere. How about you stop buying makeup? Your son needs some dollars.
She went on live and said that he don't have pay, he didn't pay anything for his baby's birthday party.
Ooh!
So she wanted. I should say the amount. But anyway,
say the amount.
Let's just hypothetically.
Mama, no, say the amount.
Let's hypothetically say this, all right?
Mama, no, please say the amount. Say the amount, because it's so trifling. Say the amount, Mama.
She wanted $50,000 for a baby birthday party for the first year.
For one. Let's address one thing.
$50,000 is what she wanted. For a birthday party for a 1-year-old. She done lost her mind. And when she got the 5, she almost had a heart attack. Fuck. Hey, man, in this scenario, I might have to side with NLE Choppa. I'm not gonna lie. Although he might be a little bit of a little dibble dabbler, and we can't deny it. There's no $50,000 anything, bro. You're lucky I gave you 5. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to call me because you ate my... Let's not do that. See, for one thing, don't try to call me because you ate my... I'm gonna kick it off from there. You hear me?
You know why he's saying this, and now I'm gonna stop it. It's because now you're trying to disrupt his character. Because once he said that, people's gonna roll with it. Nobody's gonna sit there and come to their own conclusions. They're gonna rock with it just because. And now they start defaming his character and say, "Oh yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them." There's nothing wrong with being one of them. That's not the issue. But don't put me in the category when I'm not. Because now they're going to be looking at me like I am. Truth be told, none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But I would be pissed off too. You know what I'm saying? And that brings us to the end of the segment this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's the time of the day where I show love to everybody that popped up. Let me pop open my screen here. You know what I'm saying? Miss Knight, shout out to Miss Knight, New Jersey in the building, my day ones. Nothing but love, you know what I'm talking about? Who we got next? Chico Black. Hey, Chico, man. I know you're down in the hospital on that surgery, bro. Hope you get well soon, brother. Get back on your feet. Get back to making videos. I appreciate you tuning in, showing love as always, you know what I'm saying? Keeping us on top of our game, man. I appreciate you, player partner. What we got here? What you say? They can't live the life of a celeb just because they have kids. He got money, not her. What did she do to live her lifestyle? $5,000 a month is being nice. He said that like you ate. Exactly. Now you did whatever. He's airing you out. Now you pissed off. $5,000. You're ungrateful. It's what it is. The lady is completely ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. And God bless you, Chico. Much love, partner. You know what I'm saying? Get well soon. Get back on your feet, partner. You know what I'm saying? Lady T, salute to you. Shout out to everybody in Ontario. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you popping in today. We're going to be back at it again tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Roll call. You know what I'm saying? We got more videos coming out. We got Fleetwood stories coming out later today, 3 p.m. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, play on, player. Play on.
Stand up.